1 Corinthians 6 verse 20. The Bible says, for God has bought you with a high price. You see, the first thing to note is that this payment must be in blood. So it was not a material payment to be paid. Because what does the Bible say? The wages of sin is what? Death. So the price that must be paid was a blood that will be spilled. And when that blood is spilled, God takes it as payment for the sin that was made. But the Bible says it's a high price. You see, anybody will ask, if the price was blood, then why wasn't the blood of animals sufficient enough? But why is it not sufficient? Because that price or that blood had to be spilled by a man. Let me explain to you. The Bible says that through Adam, sin entered into the world, right? Who brought sin into the world? Was it a man or was it a goat? A man, right? So how can the blood of a goat wipe away what was created by a man? The price must be paid by a man. The next question anyone will ask is that, who then is this man that will pay the price? Any wise thinking person will ask that question. If the blood must come from a man, then who is that man? Why can't we just pick one person in the community and sacrifice him to wipe away the sin of every man? Why not pick any man? The reason why it was not just any man is because the Bible says when Adam sinned, stay with me now, that when Adam sinned, that same sin spread over every man. How many of you remember that in the Old Testament, when they were to make sacrifice, the law dictates that the sacrifice that must be made must be a lamb without blemish, right? It must be a clean lamb. In fact, if you bring a speckled lamb, the priest will send you back. The same thing happens to us. The blood that must be spilled also must be a blood that is void of sin. The Bible says that his eyes is too pure to behold iniquity. So how can you spill a blood that is infested with iniquity to give you something that is eternal? It must be a precious blood. The next question anybody will now ask is, where are we going to get this precious blood?